Alright, so today I'm gonna cover another 10 important medical professions that all medical interpreters should be aware of.
Tune in as Interpret Your World's co-founder, Juan Prieto, talks about the highlights of his workday as a professional medical video remote interpreter. If you are aspiring to learn something new and gain insight into what the world of medical interpretation is really like, then you've come to the right place. Follow along as Juan talks not only about his success, but the daily challenges he has to overcome to become a better interpreter each and every day. This is Unwind Sessions with Juan Prieto.
So hello everybody and welcome today, Monday, October 25th, 2021. And good morning, Alejandro. And sometimes in life, we just have to know when to call it quits, when to cut our losses and continue with something better, right? For one reason or another. Well, I have to inform you that this is gonna be the last Unwind session for a while because we are just putting too much of an effort in and we are not getting all of the effort that we're putting in. So we're gonna switch strategies here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna stop doing Unwind sessions. And instead of the Unwind sessions, I'm gonna take all of my available time. Instead of doing the time that it would take me to do Unwind sessions from start to finish, I'm gonna take that time and I'm gonna be working on MIPs. So expect lots of new MIPs soon, much sooner than before. And hopefully this will all be for the best. And I'm gonna stop doing Unwind for a while. I don't know yet if I'm gonna stop it completely. Hopefully not, because I really like this space. I really like helping you guys out, and I feel that there's a lot of people that I've met with Unwind that I would have not have met before, and I just want to thank everyone that has supported me through all of this time. But unfortunately, we're not making it, and we are just putting a lot of effort into something that's not giving good utility, or let's just say that the time that I'm putting into Unwind session, that I'm like probably getting like 40 cents per video, and that's only when I publish it, because after a while nobody's seeing Unwind sessions, so we're just gonna cut it. We're just gonna focus on MIPs now. So hopefully this will get us more views, right? That's what everybody wants, MIPs. So expect much more MIPs. And I don't know, I'll probably do Unwind later if I can. Hopefully I will. If not, well, we just have to say goodbye to the Unwind era, right? So yeah, I'm a little bummed out. I don't want this to end, but unfortunately it has to end because we got better things coming, better business models and stuff. So hopefully that will be better for all of us. All right, so know when to cut your losses and just sell and just move on to something else. Hopefully you can do it swift. All right, and remember that we are still trying to get the Facebook and Twitter page Happy Lab NFT to 1,000 likes. This is an NFT that is going to give a lot of value to all of its holders, and this is an NFT that is looking to create a difference in the world. We are hoping to aid dog shelters all over the world. We're going to start locally first here in Chihuahua, and then we're going to expand all over, hopefully, if we get enough support going and enough momentum to make this into something that will change the world. So Hopefully I can get your like for the Facebook and Twitter page, Happy Lab NFT. Let's get it to 1,000 likes. Let's save all dogos. Remember that we are also posting vocabulary practice videos on TikTok, on Kawaii, on Instagram Reels, which we post to Facebook, and on YouTube Shorts. So that is 5 platforms for you to practice your vocabulary with us. So there is no excuse for you to not be practicing that vocabulary with us. And we have just implemented, we are doing definitions every day, new word every day, English and Spanish. So go ahead and join us for that. I hope that you can. So go ahead and add us on all 5 platforms and share it with all your friends. We are still accepting comments and likes on MIP 21, because when that video reaches 100 likes, we're gonna pick 2 people at random who commented, and the people who made those 2 comments are gonna get exclusive links to MIP 22. We're gonna go ahead and send them the links for them to record their interpretations, and send them over to us so we can give them some feedback. Remember that we also have a Patreon page where with as little as $1 of your support, you help to motivate us to create much more content, and you have access to everything on that page. All of the medical practice videos, ad-free, scripts, answer sheets, vocabulary lists, and much more content. So go ahead and support us on our Patreon page. You will get a lot of goodies, and most importantly, you will forever win a place inside of our heart. So it's your chance to support a good cause. One more thing, do you have 2 years of experience in medical interpretation, live in the United States, Mexico, Costa Rica area, and are looking for employment in either VRI or OPI, then go ahead and send us an email for more info. interpretyourworld@gmail.com. This is a third-party company. This is a company that I work for, best interpretation company in Mexico. So yeah, go ahead and start the year off. Well, what, 2 months? You can probably get less than, well, you could probably get hired in December or January. You send your stuff now. So start the year off right, or start the next month off right. Get yourself a really good job. All right, so now we can continue with the highlights. So today I took a total of 28 sessions, 2 of which were audio sessions, and I don't even remember those audio sessions. Too much video getting to my head today. All right, so I have only one highlight, and that highlight is a new word, which is here, apheresis. And in Spanish is apheresis, something like that. Apheresis may be used for the collection of donor blood components, or for the removal of parts of the blood that might contain disease-provoking elements. Apheresis may be used in the treatment in blood cancers and a range of other blood disorders. All right, so this was a thing with a child. I never got to see a child or anything, but they were gonna remove some things from her blood, and I don't remember what else they were doing. It was a little bit complicated, and but they were I think they were waiting for this to get done, or waiting for the results or something like that. I don't remember what they were doing, but the child had cancer though. That's one thing. So yeah, definitely they were probably taking the cancer out, or I don't know what they were doing, but they were doing that for sure. All right, let me increase because I'm not able to see. Maybe another one. All right, give me a moment. I'm just adjusting here so I can see the script. All right, so for medical profession number 1 today is optometrist, and in Spanish is optometrista. So an optometrist is a practitioner who provides primary eye and vision care performs eye examinations to detect vision problems, and prescribes corrective lenses to correct those problems. Some optometrists also make and fit eyeglasses, but many leave that job to opticians. An optometrist is a doctor of optometry, OD, not an MD. When an optometrist detects eye disease, the patient may be referred instead to an ophthalmologist, a physician who specializes in evaluating and treating diseases of the eye. So I've been to an optometrist, and I told you about a story where I actually went to an ophthalmologist because I thought, well, if I'm gonna go because I have a problem with my eyes, might as well see the big dog, right? The man who is most specialized in conditions of the eye. So I went ahead and I went with the ophthalmologist, and he gave me all kinds of eye drops and everything. And 2 weeks later, I still had the same problem. Then a coworker had me see an optometrist, and the optometrist just looked at everything that was going on, and he got to the problem very quickly. However, you must keep in mind from this story that 2 weeks had passed since the time that I see the optometrist, so the ophthalmologist. So it could have been the wait time, or it could have been the new treatment. I don't know, but in my mind, it was the optometrist who actually cured me of what I had, which I was very, very bad eye irritation, both eyes. I couldn't even put my contacts in because they hurt so much. And he gave me the medication needed, and of course it was better. So I don't know if maybe if I would have waited, it would have gone a long way on its own, but I think it's the optometrist that actually saved me, because after going to him, everything was better and I stopped using the medication that the ophthalmologist gave me. So, and that's just a personal story, nothing, no point to it. Just something personal that happened to me. Number 2. General surgeon, cirujano general. What the hell? And I put general surgeon as well. I'm sorry. Cirujano. Let me write it down for you. General. I don't know if you can really see that, but right there it says cirujano general. And this is the branch of surgery that covers the main areas of surgical treatment. General surgeons treat diseases of the abdomen, breast, head and neck, blood vessels, and digestive tract. They also manage care of patients who have been injured or who have deformities or other conditions that need surgery. So general surgeons are pretty much a surgeon that is specialized in just doing like really general surgeries, diseases of the abdomen, breast, head, neck, blood vessels, and digestive tract, but not really like very, very specialized surgery, for example, like cardiac surgery and stuff like that. So this is a surgeon who can perform surgery on almost everything, but very, very specialized things. Then they have to go to the surgeon that practices that specialty. For number 3, this is a urologist, and this is urologo in Spanish. So urologists diagnose and treat diseases of the urinary tract in both men and women. They also diagnose and treat anything involving the reproductive tract in men. In some cases, they may perform surgery. For example, they may remove cancer or open up a blockage in the urinary tract. Urologists work in a variety of settings, including hospitals, private clinics, and urology centers. The urinary tract is a system that creates, stores, and removes urine from the body. Urologists can treat any part of this system. This includes the kidneys, which are the organs that filter waste out of the blood to produce urine, ureters, which are the tubes through which urine flows from the kidneys to the bladder, which is the hollow sac that stores urine, urethra, which is the tube through which urine travels from the bladder out of the body, adrenal glands, which are the glands located on top of each kidney that release hormones, Urologists also treat all parts of the male reproductive system. This system is made up of the penis, which is the organ that releases urine and carries sperm out of the body, prostate, which is the gland underneath the bladder that adds fluid to sperm to produce semen, testicles, which are the two oval organs inside the scrotum that makes the hormone testosterone and produce sperm. So urologists can see the male reproductive system and can also see all of the urinary tract, right, in both men and women. And I have been to one urologist, and well, since this is the last online session for a while, or maybe it could be the last one, I'm just gonna tell you something. So I went to the urologist because my wife had a yeast infection in her vagina. So then the urologist told, no, not the GYN told her that I needed to get treated because if not, we were just going to be spreading the yeast back and forth. So I went to the urologist, and then he saw me and he said that I didn't have anything. I didn't need to get treated or anything, just my wife, and just to not have sex with her until the treatment had finished. But then he grabbed my testicles, and then he said, you have varicocele. Did you know that? And then I looked at him and I'm like, what? And he said, yeah, that what you feel. So varicocele is like varices, or like varicose veins, but in your testicles. So I practically have like this really, really long vein, like it's not supposed to be there, and it's really long. And that's what the urologist found, and this was like 5-6 years ago, and I didn't even know that existed. I thought I had regular testicles, right? But apparently I don't. So and it has not affected my life at all. It can affect your life. It can impair you from having children. It can cause pain, but hey, nothing has happened to me. To fix it, you need a surgery, but I am good. So that's my urologist story. I found out that I had a medical deformity or condition. I don't know what it is, but that's not supposed to be there. So there you go. Now you know something really personal about me. All right. Number 4, medical assistant. So asistente médico. Medical assistants are healthcare professionals who assist doctors in clinics and medical offices. They may show you the exam room, take your vital signs, and check your height and weight. Medical assistants will ask about your symptoms and health concerns and pass that information on to your doctor. Even though medical assistants work directly with doctors, they can't give medical advice to patients. Their duties are limited to collecting information and preparing the doctor and patients for the medical visit. So a medical assistant is, like it said there, not a doctor. They cannot prescribe medications or verify health or anything like that. They are just there to get you ready for the doctor or for the provider that you are there to see. That way they have your name, they have the right patient, they have all of the information that they need, like your vital signs. They know that you're the correct patient and you are ready for the doctor. So they get you ready to see the doctor. All right, number 5. Number 5 is a physician's assistant, or a PA, and this is asociado médico. And you're not gonna find that definition in a lot of places. But that's what they like to be called, a medical associate. And there was like I don't know what they call it, but a petition, I guess, to stop calling that physician assistants in the US and calling it medical associate. So I don't know what happened with that, but hey, that would make a lot of sense, right? Because they get mad because they're not medical assistants, and they get mad that I'm not a medical assistant, and of course they're not. So we got to make that distinction for them. And so asociado médico is, I would say, is the best thing. Every time I've used it, I've never had a complaint from a PA. But the very first time that I said el asistente del doctor for a PA, let's just say I almost got my ass handed to me. So stop doing that. Don't get the PAs mad and just let them have them asociado médico. Alright, so a physician assistant, a PA, is a mid-level medical practitioner who works under the supervision of a licensed doctor, an MD, or osteopathic physician, a DO. Today, the term physician assistant has more precise definition as it applies to the mid-level practitioner who is able to practice medicine under the auspices of a licensed physician. Although the physician needs not to be present during the time the PA performs his or her duties, there must be a method of contact between the supervising physician and the PA at all times. The PA must be competent in the duties he or she is performing, and the physician for whom the PA is working must also be licensed and trained to perform the relevant duties. Alright, so a PA is a step up from nurse practitioner, but a step down from a doctor. All right, so they can diagnose and they can give medicine, but they must always be under the supervision of a licensed physician, and without that supervision they cannot do that. I don't know how it works, but some say they can, some say they can't. So I don't know about that, but I do know that they are not doctors. So they're almost doctors, like probably, I think it's like 4 years more to become a doctor or something like that. So they're almost doctors, but not quite there. All right, and for number 6. Number 6 is a midwife or a partera. So a midwife is a health professional who cares for mothers and newborns around childbirth, a specialization known as midwifery. The education and training for a midwife concentrates extensively on the care of women throughout their lifespan, concentrating on being experts in what is normal and identifying conditions that need further evaluation. In most countries, midwives are recognized as skilled healthcare providers. All right, so a midwife is like a healthcare provider that is very, very specialized in giving birth. So they work with the patient who is a pregnant lady, obviously, right? And they are the ones that take them through them. They teach them breathing exercises. They teach them what they need to do to relax, to be able to get through labor and all of that stuff. So they are there. They're gonna be there right next to the patient, and they are experts on childbirth. So they are gonna make sure that the women are able to get to that birth flawlessly. All right. All right. Number 7. Number 7 is a chiropractor. Chiropractico. So a chiropractor is a healthcare professional focused on the diagnosis and treatment of neuromuscular disorders with an emphasis on treatment through manual adjustment and or manipulation of the spine. Most chiropractors seek to reduce pain and improve their functionality of patients, as well as to educate them on how they can account for their own health via exercise, ergonomics, and other therapies to treat back pain. Alright, so a chiropractor manipulates the spine to be able to give relief from pain to the patients. Right, so all they're doing is they are moving the spine in a certain way that maybe it'll release a pinched disc or something. I don't know here, right? But this is what I'm imagining. So they are just like they take care of back pain for the most part. So they're gonna be just like massaging your spine, using apparatus to make sure that it's straightened or that it's stretched or whatever, just to get patients to go ahead and get relief from all that the back is causing them. All right, so that is a chiropractor. Number eight is dental hygienist. In Spanish is higienista dental. So the American Hygienist Association, ADHA, defines the dental hygienist as oral health professionals who are responsible for preventing and treating oral diseases. Regardless of the state in which they practice, dental hygienists must be state licensed, which requires graduating from a college or university dental hygienist program and passing a written natural board examination and state clinical examination. Unlike dental assistants whose job duties must generally be performed under the direct supervision of a licensed dentist, dental hygienists perform much of their work independently with only general supervision from a licensed dentist. Alright, so hygienists are gonna be the ones that are gonna be cleaning your teeth, making sure that they are all good and stuff. And you usually see them before a dentist. It is the hygienist that actually cleans your teeth, and then the dentist gets to see you, and he just like sees you the first time, and then he tells you to come back because your mouth is probably too irritated after that. So they're the ones that do all the cleaning, and then the dentist is the one that actually works on your mouth, like the cavities and all that stuff. All right, so for number nine is a dietitian, and if you can see, number 10 is a nutritionist. So we're gonna differentiate between those two. So in Spanish, dietitian is dietista. So in the US, dietitians must receive certification from the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Oh, I didn't even know that was a word. In order to practice, dietitians can treat specific health conditions such as eating disorders by providing food recommendations. Some organizations also certify nutritionists, such as the Board for Certification of Nutrition Specialists, BCNS. However, nutritionist training can vary. Some states do not require certification, so it is possible for anyone in those states to offer nutrition advice. All right, and the next one is nutritionist, and nutricionista is the translation, not nutriólogo, because I think nutriólogo is only used in Mexico, and it's just a Mexican word. So people might understand you, they might not, but when you say nutricionista, I haven't had any problems if I say nutricionista. So nutritionists may also have different areas to focus to dietitians. For example, nutritionists can pursue advanced qualifications in specific health areas such as sports nutrition, digestive disorders, and autoimmune conditions. The BCNS also offers certified ketogenic nutrition specialist qualifications for those who want to understand the keto diet in more detail, or keto diet, keto. I don't know. However, some nutritionists provide more general advice on healthful eating, weight loss, and reducing tiredness. All right. So the difference between a dietitian and a nutritionist is a certification that one must be certified as a nutritionist, as a nutrition and dietitian, and the other one, a nutritionist, needs certification in some states, but it does not, and their focus is different. All right, so we have reached the end of this video. This is probably going to be the last Unwind session in a while, if not the end. So no more, please leave your questions in the comments. I don't know if I'll be able to answer some, so just leave your comments. But fortunately, all good things have to come to an end, and I don't want to end it. I want to continue making videos for you guys, but unfortunately, this is not making that much money like we were expecting. We have to pay the light bill, right? We need to keep the lights on, the cameras running, and all of that stuff. So we're just gonna cut it. Hopefully I can come back sometime in the future, and if not, well, just cherish that I ever did this. I guess. But I'm moving on to much better things, and hopefully maybe in the future I can always come back and do more stuff for you guys. I really love that. All right, so it is time to give thanks. Thank you so much for all of our Patreons. Thank you so much for everyone that has bought us a coffee. Thank you so much for all of our subscribers, everyone that is watching. And thank you for everyone that has supported this show, everyone that has given me topics to talk about, questions, all of you that made Unwind Sessions and that kept it alive. I really love you guys. Thank you so much for all of the support. Unfortunately, I have to move away to other things so that I can keep the light bill paid, right? And food in the fridge and all of that good stuff. I'm sure everyone will understand. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you liked the video and have not done so for more content. And don't forget to share. So have a happy, great rest of your day. Happy interpreting. Goodbye.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Unwind Sessions. Make sure to subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your favorite shows. And if you learned something new today, it'd be great if you left us a review. You can also visit us on patreon.com/interpretyourworld or visit our website, interpretyourworld.com. Unwind Sessions.
If you like this video, don't forget to smash that like button. Also, share this video with other beginner interpreters or anyone who can benefit from this information. And as always, I will be posting all the links to these pages down below in the description box. Thanks for watching!